nga dumarami na mga biyahero at mga lumalabas ng bahay, kinumpirma ng Department of Health na nagsisimula na ang panibagong bugso ng mga kaso ng COVID-19.
Supermarket, groceries.
The City of Manila has launched another molecular laboratory, this one at the Santa
The
Ana
city of
Hospital.
Parañaque gearing up for its own COVID-19 vaccination drive. The local government has prepared over ₱1 billion for the purchase of vaccines.
Domestic air and domestic sea travel to and from Metro Manila shall be suspended beginning March 15, 2020.
As you watch in the previous clips, what did you see? You might have seen good leadership, maybe generosity. In actuality, these leaders are practicing contributive justice.
So you say that giving people what they need is considered contributive justice?
It is more complicated than that. Let us elaborate on what contributive justice really is.
Well, for one, contributive justice is the encouragement of the church for everyone to participate in all aspects of the society, economically, socially, and politically. It is the duty of everyone to contribute for the betterment and development of their society. That is why this justice is classified as contributive.
In fewer words, contributive justice is where people are obligated to contribute to society for its development.
For further understanding of what contributive justice is, let us elaborate on the scenario shown in the beginning.
Just as the pandemic is ongoing, LGUs with their respective mayors such as Isko Moreno, Vico Soto, and Marcy Teodoro are working together with the national government by helping alleviate the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic within their scope.
They do all they can by handing over goods, ayudas, setting up testing clinics, and allocating funds for vaccinations. Through these actions, they are contributing for the betterment of their community as local leaders.
They also help the people in their community to get back up on their feet and continue living as if there was no pandemic. Due to this, the government's burden of struggling households has been lessened.
These acts of generosity are pleasing to the eyes, the good amidst the bad. We wish that all leaders are this caring and generous to the people they govern, or better yet, everyone could be this way, so our economy and every aspect of our community could prosper and last a long time.
However, in our society, there's no such thing as a perfect or easygoing economy. There are and always be a problem with how things work within the community, since a handful of citizens, or maybe a lot of them, don't abide by the rules, have their own principles, do crimes, and the likes.
These dilemmas or problems hinder the development within the community. These problems can either be really obvious or just be really unnoticeable, but still substantial.
A common and unfortunate example of a known problem affecting contributive justice is when people explicitly violate the rules and not think of the consequences.
The most relevant scenario that this example can apply to is when people violate the set health protocols regarding the pandemic. Some of these protocols are social distancing, wearing face masks, and face shield properly at all times, and not staying in large groups.
People who violate these protocols not only put themselves in danger of acquiring the virus, but they also put everyone else in their dignity of acquiring the virus. This simple yet substantial act of stubbornness truly does not conform to and violates the idea of contributive justice.
Another example is people abusing their power or their status to gain what they want and or stealing from those who are low in status.
The scenario that this example can apply to is the present abuse of power of certain police officers and certain government officials.
Specific police officers abuse their authority by using unnecessary violence to stand their ground or to simply satisfy their quota. Certain government officials follow suit by stealing the people's money or by threatening and silencing activists or minorities that wish to speak up against said officials.
These corrupt and powerful people are the leaders and enforcers of our community themselves that wish to sacrifice and violate the contributive justice in the community just for them to gain something in return, even though it may be only money, popularity, feelings of self-importance, or a permanent position at their desired institution.
It may look hopeless because the distance between the powerful and the powerless is getting bigger. However, we can do our share in elevating these horrible scenarios and contributing to the betterment of our society.
We can help in our own ways, by being like our esteemed leaders and LGUs that we mentioned in our scenario, by showing generosity and care, using everything that we can do to help others.
Inaction must be avoided. Helping a little helps more than not helping at all. Every little action we do towards helping others is an act of contributing to the betterment of our society, an act of conforming to contributive justice.
We can avoid developing selfish and ignorant attributes by always being disciplined, having integrity, and maintaining objectivity. By maintaining all of these attitudes, we will truly contribute nothing but goodness to our society.
As we end our video, let's summarize what contributive justice is all about and how we can conform to the idea of contributive justice.
Contributive justice is where people are obligated to contribute to society socially, economically, and politically for its development.
We can conform to contributive justice by helping others in any way we can. No matter how small or big, we are still contributing something to society. We can also develop and maintain attitudes that help us be upstanding citizens of society.
Everyone is obligated to do their part in the community. With everyone's cooperation, we can attain the contributive justice our community needs.